Okay, so I was watching, I've seen this product before, but I haven't thought much about it. And I saw it being used at the ASL World Championships this weekend. So I placed an order with GameStuff88, an Etsy shop. And I got a few things and a non-ASL thing. But the first things I got will show the ASL stuff. So there's that. It's an Etsy shop. There's this QR code. Take a picture. Take a picture to last longer. So I ordered a couple things here. I already have a tracker. I have this one. It's great. I like it. But you know, it's a hobby, so we have to have multiple of everything. The ELR, the sand, so this is a morale thing, it's a sniper thing. Player 1, player 2, your axis, what phase you're on, then you flip it over. And now it's allies rally phase. Okay, it's cool. Came in out of a wood type of product, MDF, whatever. Comes in this nice little pack here. It's another phase tracker, 3D printed, because that's how the kids are doing it all now. So get this nice little tray. This tray is not 3D printed, of course. Kind of cool. Room for 6 more dice. Oh, and you always need more place for dice. This is a environment tracker and phase tracker. So it says ELR and sand. It sits on the table like this. You can see the colors. So same thing. You just set it in there, and I'll show the side top view. Anyway, so you just turn it, rally phase, prep fire. The colors matter because a lot of the markers have colors on them, and the other one has colors on it too, as well. And it's got the allied and axis sides. So there's that. And then you've got the dice. Now he did do red. And so this it sits at an angle, and it looks weird when you look at it from the top. You're like, oh, which number you use? But you'll see when it's sitting on the side. Whoops, you got to make it so you can read it. So the sand number, again, is a sniper number, so you can put your number there. And then you could use the blue and the green, so like the allies are green and the axis is, blue. So 2 ELR, 6 sand. Now, interesting is I thought, well, these are kind of weird. I wonder why you did this kind of like a sticker dice. Well, it's because you need a 7, not a 1, because you can't ELR, you're going to have a 2 to a 7. I'm sure there are exceptions for other numbers. So that's kind of cool. I mean, it's just unique little dice there that I don't know if he found those or he made those dice. Made the numbers and stuff for it. And then then this sits in front here, and that's a environment tracker. And so you have your north indicator, a wind direction. So you do have a counter in the game that's a wind thing, so it'll fit in the hexes there so you can see which way the wind's blowing from. But the north marker only needs to be oriented in 1 of 4 ways. And then you can have other EC conditions. This was interesting. I did not expect this. He threw in some extra counters. And I thought there were counters for these, but I don't know. I'm just going to throw them all on there. So you might have moderate. You might have fog. He's got a little rule reference there, which is kind of cool. I don't even know what all these things are because I've not really used environment stuff. Level 2 and dry. And then 2 on the back. And then this would indicate which way north is on the map. You can have mud, etc. Wet. So that's kind of cool. You have some different conditions to keep track of that. I need to look up if there's another use for these besides storing the dice. I think it's just to keep it tight in the box. But anyway, and the cool thing is you could use the tray as a dice tray. Would be a nice one. It's not going to be nice and silent, but it's cool. So if it's those special dice, so I could put those in there. That's kind of cool. All right, so that's that. Before we do that, let me show the top view of this other item I got. Hipsters. What are these, you're asking? Well, gray and green. So what these do, face against you. So in the game of ASL, you have something called hidden initial placement, HIP. And you have counters that you can put, like, here you have up to 5. I don't know what you can have as many or few. It doesn't happen in every scenario. But you can, you could just even know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, have a map and have it marked out as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or put the hex hex number in there. You know, A13 is, you know, this stuff. It's just a nice way to keep it hidden from your opponent. So that's a nice, cool little thing to have as well. Okay, so let's take a look at them from the front. Got your hipsters here, so that's cool. Got your counters. They're hidden initial placement, so hip. They go there, and you can't see it. And when you're ready to show them, just pull them out, put them on the board, and there you go. Hipsters, little lean-tos. Your counters can take a nap. Whatever, they don't fit together, but whatever. And then here's the tracker, phase tracker from this angle. Phase tracker, ELR and sand, ASL, these environmental conditions, and just flip it to the one you want. It's cool. Drought phase, assault phase, or advanced phase, close combat, and when it's back to the rally, turn around. Oh, and then you go this way. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, and it comes in this really cool tray that you can, of course, roll your dice in. Okay, that's the space tracker, and again, it's from Game Stuff. Oh, so I bought this, but he did send me a couple extra little things, which was cool. So let me show you and scan that QR code. On your phone, if you're watching this on another screen. Let's see the other thing I got. Okay, also from this shop, I bought these little dividers. Dividers for what, you say? Well, they're dividers for the GMT trays. So let's just simply take a look at they're 3D printed as well. Very thin. I mean, they're very thin. Let's see, he's got 2s and 3s. I saw them on there like, oh, that's cool. Let's give it a shot. And this is what he sent me a little extra. I bought 10 each, and he sent me a 10 of each of the extras. So that's pretty cool. Thank you very much, Game Stuff 88, for that. So let's take a look at how they look in the container. They look awesome. And they just simply drop in, fit in there pretty perfectly. So what's cool about them is, you know, there are just some times that you could use these spaces more efficiently and have like 2 different brigades stacked or whatever, instead of them potentially mixing. It's not a big deal. It's just kind of nice, maybe a way to keep them together. And these are the big counters. I don't know what size those are, but you know, whenever you think you just have 2 counters in there, and if you got the smaller counters, this is all from AMFS. That's a little tight. This one's a little tight. These feel a little more loose on the ends, but they still fit in there. And would they fit that way? Yeah, they don't really fit sitting up because of the size. And then the lids, let's take a look. I mean, they're right there. So, but you know, there's still, it doesn't feel like there'd be much movement of any. It'd be less than if you didn't have them, for sure. So these have 20 trays in there. So these were, a pack was $5. The hipster was 10. Pretty sure this was 10. The sand thing with the box and the dice, not these dice, but just a straight number dice for the ELR and sand was, I think, 35. That's kind of cool little. And then these were 5 each. So 10, either the 2s or 3s were 5 each. I don't know. Kind of cool thing. I appreciate the extra ones that you all sent me, that he sent me. Again, Game Stuff. I don't get anything from this besides I got those free ones, but he did that on his own. So there you go. Thanks a lot.